Great morning to every single one of you. I will wait for some people to jump in into the live feed so we can start. I will wait for some people to jump in into the live feed so we can start. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. I have always watery eyes, man. The morning I have always watery eyes. So I will wait for some people to jump in into the live feed. Good morning. God bless you all. Morning. Join me. Segment in English. It's in English, this segment. People that are watching that it's in Spanish, no, it's in English. The mornings is English. So let us do our morning news right now. Hold on. Good morning to everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless my country of Mexico, my city of Tijuana, and also God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for another day to giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, and a heart that we can feel. God bless every single one of you. Super Chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. Super Chat is on the bottom. God bless you guys. Well, this is a really important subject as elections are coming out, and this came out on the 2 broadcasters that I listen roughly and thoroughly every time. And the fight right now for power, the fight right now to stay in power, the fight right now to clearly demonstrate who is the one that is going to be dominating certain parts of, the world. And it is oblivious. It is amazing. It is a perpetuity of people that they don't want to leave power. Power for them is infinity. And it is amazing, all these dictators, how they are complaining or how they are against the policies of Donald Trump. It is going against everything that they believe in. Countries like Russia, like Belarus, like the Communist Party of China, like North Korea, what is happening with the Prime Minister of Iraq. In these kind of countries, also what is happening now with Germany and Angela Merkel. Similar to what was happening before with the past Prime Minister. And it is amazing how it's constantly changing. It's a consistent of ideas to stay in power. It's a consistent of ideas to not change the politics and to stay to step by step change cities, change governments. And I will read you, well, I'm not going to read them, but I will memorize what these people are saying right now. I don't know if you guys have heard in Russia, and I'm sorry, in Belarus, there's a violinist, a woman that's really famous to be for playing the violin. She is a pro-activist and also against the Communist and Socialist Party of Belarus. This woman by the name of Maria Koroshikova. That's her name, Maria Koroshikova. This woman got kidnapped in Belarus. She is famous, and she got kidnapped in Belarus, and there's video of her being outside, kidnapped with a black bag in her head, putting on some new vehicles, and taking her to God or whatever, God knows where. These activists, this woman activist that plays the violin, she is a Belarus activist, counter, of the opposition, of the right. She has always protested and been viral about communism and socialism. And now she got kidnapped. People in Belarus, as they are protesting consistently, more than 100,000 people every weekend persisting on, the elections being done again, and people protesting against the Communist Party of Belarus. They are now protesting of this kidnapping of this famous violinist woman and activist, Maria Koroshnikova. Amazing. Where is MSNBC with this? Where is CNN with this? Where is Telemundo, Univision? Where is the leftist mainstream media talking about this? Nowhere. Crickets. You don't hear them nowhere. As Alexander Lukashenko, Belarus dictator for more than 26 years, has been in power, and he has been put again in power by the magic stick of Vladimir Putin. Another one, that Vladimir Putin, it is incredible what he's doing on the side of his territory. In this event that just happened, the kidnapping of this famous violinist, Maria Koroshnikova, from Belarus. She was from the opposition party, and she's now missing, and nobody knows. Nobody knows. As I was saying, the perpetuity of these people, that how they're trying to stay in power, it is amazing. And they're complaining about the re-election of Donald Trump. That is more incredible. It is not only happening in Belarus, the dictator mentality, but it's happening also in Russia. How Vladimir Putin changed the constitution for him to be re-elected and stay more in power in Russia. Remember what he did in Russia, Hugo Chavez. In Venezuela, he did it also. That is why Russia and Venezuela have been allies in exchange of artillery and missiles since 2007 Right there, we're back. I had a little miscommunication right there. Not only that, in Germany, people, Angela Merkel is doing exactly the same thing. All these dictators, they're part of the New World Order and the globalist agenda. The only one that is not part of it is Donald Trump. And they're complaining about a re-election for 4 more years. When these people have been in power, like Alexander Lukashenko, 26 years, like Vladimir Putin, how many years? My God. Like the Chinese Communist Party, how many years have they been in power? Like Nicolas Maduro, how many years he's trying to stay in power, and the same ideologies that Hugo Chavez, how many years he stayed in power? It is amazing. The dictators, how all these people are part of the New World Order and are against the ideas of Donald Trump. This is what Donald Trump is going against now. He's not going against only, the Democratic Party that we know. He's going against every elite and every dictator that has extremely a lot of power in the world. He is going against all these ideas because he's trying to end that. He's a constitutionalist. And because he's a constitutionalist, these people are against it because they're against the Constitution. They want to change the Constitution into their favor, into their Machiavellical plan. And now this activist by the name of Maria Koroshnikova, a violinist, a really famous violinist, got kidnapped by the Belarus government. Not only Belarus government has been they've been protesting for more than 2 weeks now, with more than 100,000 people in the governmental Independence Plaza. But now they're going to protest because of this. And the European Union, with France, is demanding that there's a recount in these elections of Alexander Lukashenko. And now France is getting involved because of the kidnapping of Maria Koroshnikova. They're getting involved now. Where is the leftist media? Where is the mainstream media with this? Nobody's talking about this. Why? Why? They just kidnap an activist that is really famous in Belarus, and people in Belarus are against this. Where is it? There's none. It's exactly like what's going on in Venezuela that I told you guys yesterday. More than 1,500 executions, and these executions have been done because they are against the political party of the left and also the control of the state of Nicolás Maduro, against this regime, against this dictatorship. And all these 1,500 executions have been done because of if you don't follow the dictatorship, and if you don't follow the socialist agenda, you will be dead. This is what Donald Trump is going against right now. And in Mexico is happening exactly the same thing. God bless everybody that is watching. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. Super Chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. Thank you so much. In Mexico, it's happening exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. President AMLO started taking over the legislative power. Then after that, the judicial power. Then after that, the executive power. Then after that, he started taking over what? More recently, he took over the Electoral College of Mexico. El INE, el Instituto Nacional Electoral, the Electoral Institute National Institute. He took over that. He just took over that power. Why he wants to take it over? Because of the other political parties that are counter-attacking right now him. And believe me, he is going to try to do something particular as they are trying, as the Democrats are doing in the United States of America. Believe me, he's going to try to do that. Now, this is entirely, extremely, disturbing by the fact that these dictators, they are totally against the ideologies of Trump. And the most amazing thing about this is that all evolves in fear tactics, to implement fear, to make you understand that they don't have the right to vote. They can vote themselves. To make you understand the dictatorship is okay. The language that they're implementing in our minds, and they're giving in our minds, it is crazy. The language that they're using, the language that they are continuously, perpetuously doing every day in our minds, it is amazing. Look what the World Health Organization just came out and said. You guys remember not too long ago, I told you guys that the leader by the name, I don't remember his name. His last name was the Prime Minister of the United Nations. I won't remember his name right now. He came out and said, what people don't know is that every 100 years there's going to be a pandemic. So we need to be ready. So it is okay for us to be prepared. They're trying to make us understand that a pandemic, it's okay. And what all comes to it, educate us and indoctrinate us that there's going to be future pandemics. And this enforcing of the mask is normal. The mask, all of that is normal. All of this, it is normal. They're trying to indoctrinate us to understand. Look at what the most recent statement by the World Health Organization they gave. They said this: for the next pandemic, we need to be prepared. And we need to understand what isolation is. Look what the World Health Organization just said. This is what Donald Trump is going against. All these dictatorships, all these organizations that they are for the New World Order, all of these organizations and all these dictatorships, this is what Donald Trump is going against. And wow, the World Health Organization, what they're saying, it is amazing what they're saying, that we need to be prepared for future pandemics. Exactly the same thing that the Prime Minister of the United Nations said. And we need to be prepared and understand what isolation is. What are they telling us? They are completely telling us that pandemics are going to be run and done on a regular in our world. And that there's a system now. There's a system. What is the system? Vaccines, people dying, decrease of population. One of the most important things for the New World Order, for them to bring AI, artificial intelligence, and then throw humanity to be a secondary effect and a secondary priority. So machinery and, warehouses and big companies and, and factories, they are run by artificial intelligence, not humankind. So pandemics are going to be done with a purpose, to decrease the population. But they're trying to make us understand that there's coming, because there's a lot of evil, and nobody's putting attention to the environmental effects and the climate change and all of this stuff. It's the New World Order changing everything. It's amazing. Amazing. And this, people, but by saying pandemics is going to be done every year, and they're going to be coming, and we need to be prepared, because we need to understand what isolation is. I know what isolation is. This is what isolation for you is, World Health Organization. This is what you're trying to do. Indoctrinate our children. Number one, with the globalist compact of education that is going to be put by the Vatican. Isolation. Home office. Try to make it now a more normal thing. Home office, trying to pandemic. Oh man, I gotta isolate myself. Gotta go home. I gotta work in the house. Can't go out. Vaccines. Changing your metabolism, your genetics, and your body to be accustomed to be a robot and be controlled by all these dinosaurs and the elite. All of this. Pedophilia, child trafficking, underage, adult consent to have sex with a minor. All of this, it is part of their indoctrination. Fear. Stay home or you're gonna die. There's a regime. They're killing people. If you don't understand that you need to stay home, to get you blind, for them to change constitutions, change laws, and pass bills without your consent. What is happening in the United States right now? It's coming little by little. That's what Democrats are doing. What is happening in the United States? Taking decisions without your consent because of a pandemic. What they just did. Mailed in voting. It's coming. Artificial intelligence taking over our decisions, pushing humanity to be a secondary priority. This is the reality of our world. This is what Donald Trump is going against. Dictators, the elite, the power of the New World Order to kick humanity to the side. to the world. Where in the hell the World Health Organization got the stupidest idea to say pandemics, they're going to keep coming. So we need to be prepared, and we need to understand what isolation is. Why I need to understand what isolation is. I don't want to be isolated. Why you're taking decisions over my life and telling me that I need to be isolated now. Why you need to take decisions over my life and tell me that I got to work in my home now. Indoctrination of education, changing the educational system. How? How are schools working now? They're working on home, on a platform, through the internet. Who wants to get control of the internet? Look at China, what they just said. Reinvent the internet so the government and the state have control and not the people. Indoctrination, what is happening in Venezuela. They cannot even do a live stream in Venezuela because the internet, they don't have control of it. What China is trying to do through several applications, several apps. That is why they kicked out TikTok. That is complete hacking through an application. It's amazing what they're doing. It is the new world order. And Donald Trump is the one that is fighting all of this. All of this. With allies now. That is why the new world order is mad. The elite, the people that they are managing the world through their, power, in perpetuity in their power. The new world order, it is mad with Donald Trump because they're creating allies like with the UK, with the European Union, with Indonesia, with Taiwan, with Australia, with New Zealand, with Japan, with South Korea, with Hong Kong. They're creating allies. New World Order did not expect that. They thought that, it was going to change and it was going to be an easy route. But no. And exactly a comment right here by Glory B. Facial recognition. It is one of the parts. Piece of a puzzle. All of it is a piece of a puzzle. All of it. Facial recognition. There's going to be an ID that you can scan, and it will have. It's kind of like it's going to have your debit card, how much you make, everything. They're going to have control of everything. How's everybody doing? Good morning to everybody. Super chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. Thank you so much. Yeah. And all of that, in a nutshell, it comes to understanding that everything that the New World Order is doing till now, it is a process. And Donald Trump is going against all these dictators. All of these dictators. Look what has just happened to Maria Kuroshnikova. That is the name, Kuroshnikova, something like that effect. Maria Kuroshnikova just got kidnapped. She's a famous violinist from Belarus, and she got kidnapped apparently by the Belarus mafia or government. Nobody knows about her, and she's been an activist of the opposition party she's been an activist for a right-wing opposition political party. Got kidnapped. That occurs a lot over here. Politicians that they are against the evil and demonic left, they immediately, they disappear. Nobody knows where they are. Nobody knows where they go. Nobody knows what happened to them. And it is because of the evil and demonic left. The dictators like Alexander Lukashenko right now that is making no news in the world. Nobody's talking about Alexander Lukashenko and what he's doing to his Belarus people. Nobody's talking about, Vladimir Putin poisoning one of the lawyers and activists, another lawyer and activist that has been, against the political party of the left, and also that knows a lot of secrets from the government of Russia. He got poisoned, and apparently they're saying that it was Vladimir Putin. Thank you so much, Maddie Small, for your contribution. Thank you, $5 contribution. Thank you for the morning news, Oscar. Mary and I don't know, MB, what is it? But God bless you. And all of these people, what the Chinese Communist Party is doing, look what it's doing to the world. The power, what Nicolás Maduro is doing to his own people in Venezuela. That is why William Barr wants to go in there and take him out, stopping the supplies to Venezuela, Nevada. Okay, all the way to Nevada. God bless you. You know, all these countries, Iran and Iraq, all these countries, they're absolutely for the automatic destruction and also for the new world order of humanity. They're trying to push us to the side at this moment. They're pushing us little by little to the side. And this is the complete understanding, what I just told you right now. The system of bringing artificial intelligence, of kicking humanity out in factories, putting robots and all this stuff. And the pandemic, like the World Health Organization, amazing what they said, that there's going to be future pandemics. And not only that, that we need to understand what isolation is. Wow. So they're trying to get us accustomed to stay home, so they can do whatever the hell they want. Change the Constitution, change laws. That's why they're trying to abolish the police in the United States, dismantle the police, dismantle DHS, dismantle ICE. Why? Why they're trying to dismantle DHS and dismantle ICE? This elite, this democratic political party that is for the elite. It is exactly what I just told you. More than 2,500 kids in the month of August left alone, unaccompanied children, were detained. Child trafficking, the obsession with pedophilia, with pedophiles, the obsession with child trafficking, organ trafficking, this obsession, this multi-billion business. That's why they want to dismantle DHS, dismantle ICE. We don't want nobody to be protecting our borders. Let them all in. And meanwhile, you let them all in, keep humanity inside their homes with future pandemics. Keep them at fear that they're going to die if they come out. Meanwhile, we don't have nobody outside patrolling the police because we just abolished the police. We dismantled the police. We defunded the police. And we let only artificial intelligence take over. Like mail-in voting. What they're trying to do. It's crazy, huh? Mail-in ballots. You don't have to go to vote. A new systematical way to implement a fear tactic in your mind that if you go out and vote, you're probably gonna get infected. Remember what they told us, that another peak of COVID is coming on between August and November. And what has been happening? What has been happening? There's peaks in different states of the United States of America and also in different parts of the world. How are you doing, Miss Brenda Hendricks? Good morning to you. God bless you. It is amazing how they're moving little by little. Somebody said right here, facial recognition, the technology of the 5G moving in some countries. Moving in some countries little by little. Through companies that you say, oh my God, this new smartphone that I just saw, it is amazing. Where is it coming from? It's from China. Why are you buying things from China? My goodness, that's where the technology is at, bro. Like, you don't even know. No, you don't know. You don't know what these people are, how they're controlling your life through a device. Thank you so much, Miss Jackie G.G. Dawson. If you guys like to donate and contribute to my work, Super Chat is on the bottom. It is amazing. Impossible to think. But when you start to see people like the World Health Organization and the United Nations saying exactly the same thing, and what I just told you before, that Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron, leader of France, and also Angela Merkel, Angela Merkel in Prime Minister of Germany, they were trying to build an organization for future pandemics. They're trying to build an organization for future pandemics. What they are trying to say with this, they're trying to say that they're going to be building hospitals, groups, patrols, police, their own medical department, their own medical staff. So we, in the future, we will be accustomed to a pandemic. Hey, I'm sick. I got the pandemic, man. I got COVID-20. Let's say the new COVID-20. I got COVID-20. Oh, go to the station. They take care of pandemics, specifically pandemics. Crazy how they are accustomed, the society. They're getting us accustomed to that. How they are just little by little pushing us in the middle. And what is happening in the United States of America with mail-in voting, it is a fear tactic. It is a tactic of the New World Order. It's not a democratic tactic, people. They're using the Democratic Party as puppets to do it. But who is doing it is the elite, the power people, because they know that they implement a pandemic and they implement fear in the minds of people so they won't not go out and vote. And now you got artificial intelligence doing it for you. You got the internet. And who is trying to control the internet right now in the world? China. They have made it clear with the Prime Minister of China. They have released statements saying, we are going to reinvent the internet to give the control to the government and not to the people. What is going on in Venezuela? Exactly the same thing. People in Venezuela with the internet are powerless. When have you seen a live streamer from Venezuela talking about what is going on in their country? Have you seen one? How many live streamers can it be in Venezuela talking about socialism to the world? Why the left media is not talking about it? What is going on in Belarus with Alexander Lukashenko, the dictator, and this kidnapping that just occurred with Maria Kolesnikova, a famous violinist that got kidnapped because she is against the left. It's amazing. Incredible. This famous activist in Russia also. I forgot the name. Let me just Alexei Navalny. This is the famous activist, lawyer in Russia, that he knew a lot about politicians, and he knew a lot about the federal government, the government of Russia, and also about Vladimir Putin. He knew a lot about it. And he got poisoned. All of a sudden got poisoned. Crazy. We have to be really careful, people. And these dictators, these elite leaders of the world, they are the ones that they're complaining about 4 more years of the re-election of Donald Trump. Really? Alexander Lukashenko, you've been in power 26 years. Nicolás Maduro with the same ideologies of Hugo Chavez staying in power. Evo Morales, the dictator from Bolivia, staying in power for more than 12 years. Now Mexican President AMLO getting the executive power, the legislative power, he got the judicial power, and now, most recently, he has the Electoral College of Mexico, el Instituto Nacional Electoral, the National Electoral Institute. He has it under his hand. This institute was totally against the Mexican president. Now they're not. Why? Too much power. Too much. It's too much. And now all the people that they were AMLO followers of our president, that they were always justifying themselves, the PRIAN, the two political parties, PRI and PAN. The PRIAN is against AMLO, the PRIAN is against us. Now Morena, the political party from this Mexican president, is allying with the PRIAN. Where are all your statements and justifications going? 6 years of the President AMLO is not enough. Believe me. Thank you so much, Josh Bravo, for your contribution, $5 contribution. Get great work, Anthony. Peace and love. I'm not Anthony, brother. But if you try to say that my colleague and partner, conservative Anthony, follow him also at his channel on YouTube. God bless you, Oscar. My bad. Yes, I know. This is the dictatorship mentality. What is going on? This is what Donald Trump is going against. Election time is really important for you guys. Election time is really important for you guys. Really important. This 2 months, I think so, that they're left for you to go out there and vote. Don't let this fear tactics and this new model of indoctrination, don't let it take over your freedom and your liberty. That is what they're trying to do. Get us afraid of going out and voting or going out and working. The new way of life, of work, now is home office. And they're trying to implement to be normal now. No. Don't let them do that. God bless you guys. I will be doing a live video later on tonight talking about, Black Lives Matter. I will be doing a video later on this afternoon, later on tonight around 7 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 o'clock at night. I will be doing a 30-minute video for you guys, one in English and another one in Spanish for you guys. God bless you guys. God bless you. I'll be doing a video for you guys explaining a really viral video that went on between a fight of Black Lives Matter and patriots from the United States of America. How this resembles to other places where they're protesting also with other organizations. How this is exactly the same as an anarchist Marxist tactic. So it does not only affect these organizations. They don't only attack the United States of America. They attacked other parts of the world. They're working in the world to disturb and dismantle the system and to attack the Constitution. That's what they're doing. God bless every single one of you guys. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, at his YouTube channel as Conservative Anthony. Also, you can follow me on my Facebook page as Oscar Blue. I will be live later this afternoon in Facebook. I will be live in Facebook, not in YouTube. And I will be doing the Mexican live feed at 2 o'clock in the evening today. So God bless every single one of you. Thank you for your contribution. Super chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. God bless you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful and phenomenal and great day. Stay safe. And like we always say, peace and love, everybody, because always your country's first.